The Joe Rogan Experience.
Well, he's a criminal.
He's a Democratic Trump.
He's a criminal. Yeah, who's not funny, and should be in jail. But
how about that, huh?
I mean, he's
lying?
calling and threatening people, telling them not to.
Journalists.
Yeah, calling and threatening people. He's calling other people, going, "Hey, man,
politicians.
We act a certain way." I don't know what the quote is. Jamie will find it, but he said something to the guy like mafia shit.
Yeah, well, the
strong
Hill, Crystal and Sagar covered it today on their show, and it's on. There's a clip on their Instagram page, showing the guy, and he's explaining what they said, what Cuomo said to him. But he basically said, "I will destroy you."
Yeah,
which is like. They
That's
said
lovely.
They
Isn't
said
that nice?
Yeah, they said it accurately. They're like, this is cartoonish.
Yeah, it's cartoon, and they all get caught. This is the thing with Ted Cruz on a plane, or this guy doing that. Like, you all get caught. It's no longer like the '60s when they could just, with impunity, do whatever they wanted.
Well, he's a 70-year-old guy. He's probably been doing this his whole life.
Of course
right?
he has. But like, you get caught now, and then they look terrible.
Yeah.
When they get caught.
Well, that's the least of it. But
Yeah.
he looks terrible. The reason why he doesn't want them to say things is because they lied about the COVID numbers in nursing homes. The COVID deaths in nursing homes, which are directly attributable to his policies, killed.
It's crazy.
Literally, they lied about 50%.
Wow.
They lied at a 50% rate. So
yeah,
whatever the fuck the number was, it was 50% off the real number.
Wow.
Which is thousands of deaths.
So it was a brush fire.
Thousands of people
died.
that died. Just think of a pile. Think of like a show that you and I would do at a nice theater.
Sure.
Now think of those people just stacked up dead because of the decision of a politician.
Can they get? Is it because I know that they're trying to recall Newsom.
They're trying to recall him too.
They're trying to recall him too. Yeah.
They're gathering the momentum to try to recall him right now.
Yeah.
But on top of that, there's also. I don't know if this is true, but I was reading about the potential FBI investigation. There's a criminal investigation.
Well, there should be, yeah.
Well, one of his aides leaked the fact that they were worried that these numbers were going to get out and that it was going to help the Trump administration. So this is all again,
crazy.
It's all crazy, but also I'm a moron. I don't really know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's just be really clear. I'm listening to people like Crystal and Sagar that from The Hill, from Rising, that actually know what they're talking about, and I'm reiterating what they're saying. Just say to that.
Well, I know what I'm talking about, and Cuomo should go to jail.
What kind of jail? Here it is. U.S. Attorney FBI investigating Cuomo's handling of nursing home details. Okay, now this is on NBC. Whenever something gets on NBC, you know they're fucked.
Right.
Because this is a Democrat.
Right.
When they're covering this on NBC, they're throwing him on the bus. Not only that, they've also barred his brother from ever interviewing him on CNN.
Well, yeah, that's a dog and pony show. The idea that he could even interview his own brother and toss him softball questions.
But Jake Tapper wants to interview him. I believe it's Jake Tapper. I think who's a credible journalist.
Right.
And they're like, he doesn't want to talk to Jake Tapper. Because Jake Tapper is going to hold his feet to the fire, or whoever it is.
Remember in the beginning, Cuomo was the star?
Yes.
Like Chelsea Handler's like, I want to fuck Cuomo. Like they were all, he was the star.
Imagine
she
him.
said that. Yeah.
Imagine being him.
She said, yeah.
What a threat.
That's your reward.
That's a threat.
But how
would she do it, too? She'd be on top.
Yeah.
And she'd punch him.
Yeah.
As soon as she came, she'd punch him right in the nose.
He was the star. Everybody loved him in the beginning, and they were like, he's handling it brilliantly.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
This is what I thought. I thought he's calm, and he looks like a leader. I mean, this is like, you see a man who was handling things in a very calm manner, but as time went on, he started to crack. Right?
Yeah.
And you see this with people that respond to pressure and criticism. It changes their character. And this is what I'm talking about with my friend.
Right.
This brilliant guy who's dealing with social media pressure. You take in too much criticism and it starts to change your perspective, which starts to change your behavior, which becomes ultimately very detrimental. And you see it with Cuomo when he started saying, one of the things that he said about like lockdowns, he's like, if you didn't want to gain weight, you shouldn't have ate the cheesecake.
Right.
You didn't listen, you didn't wear your mask, you didn't social distance. That's not what it is, you fucking idiot.
Right.
That's not what it is.
Right.
What it is this virus is very complicated and it's confusing because it was made in a goddamn lab, probably.
Right.
Again, I'm a moron. But
yeah,
people that I know that are smart think it was made in a lab.
Right.
And they think that what happens is when you enforce lockdowns, you force people inside and you force people to be right on top of each other and they breathe each other's air, and that's how people get sick.
Right.
And it's more likely that they're going to get sick that way than if you let them do things and just fucking go out in public and just go around and go places and mingle.
Well, this was also a guy that when New York was descending into a crime-infested hellscape, he said, everybody come back, I'll cook for you.
I'll cook for you.
I'll cook for you. I'll make you sauce.
I'll make a pasta sauce.
There's people in New York right now beating each other with metal bats in the street.
I saw that video.
To death. And de Blasio has people doing a dance routine, and Cuomo's telling people he'll make them Sunday sauce. It's a little,
how about
it's
that
a little
de Blasio
disturbing.
video? I sent you that, right?
Yeah, it's absurd.
How
it's crazy. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Rare times I post on Twitter.
Yeah.
Rare times I post on Twitter. I posted that and I said, how the fuck is this?
How is this real?
How's this a real thing?
Yeah.
It's literally a Coen Brothers sketch. It's a scene in The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
It's absurdist beyond belief.
Yeah.
Please play that.
Yeah, he has a dance troupe.
We're gonna bring back culture. We're gonna bring back the arts. This is what you say when you've never created a business.
Yeah.
This is the kind of shit that you do.
And they're not even good.
Play this. I need
they're
to hear
horrible.
This. No, but it's not just they're horrible.
A part of, and we're going to do that. We're going to really bring back the heart and soul of New York City. We need our arts and culture back, and we need people to see it and feel it, to participate in it, to know that that essence of New York City has not been defeated by the coronavirus, but will come back strong in 2021.
That's Whitney Cummings.
What is his?
That
is
Whitney. In
Whitney.
2021, as you see the city come back to life, culture will lead the way.
Open culture is another step towards a recovery for our city.
Stop.
We're launching with
Stop.
115
Stop.
state
I
locations.
can't. If I was a businessman who lost their business because they wouldn't allow me to stay open, but they allowed Target to be open, they allow these giant
Where was the
businesses-
guy with the bat for that?
Catch new episodes of The Joe Rogan Experience for free only on Spotify. Watch back catalog JRE videos on Spotify, including clips. Easily, seamlessly switch between video and audio experience. On Spotify, you can listen to the JRE in the background while using other apps and can download episodes to save on data cost, all for free. Spotify is absolutely free. You don't have to have a premium account to watch new JRE episodes. You just need to search for the JRE on your Spotify app. Go to Spotify now to get this full episode of The Joe Rogan Experience.